peeps, it's Andercon, CCR Goalie 9.
Hello.
And we did a hell of a lot of progress on this vault slash hole in the ground slash whatever you want to call it yet.
Really? Haven't noticed.
So this is an elevator shaft that's incomplete, and there's no elevator yet, but
Still haven't noticed.
Yeah. I got some of the stuff for the elevator hooked up. This is just some frame motors and stuff and a bunch of frames, and this is some huge shaft that'll move the elevator up and down, but I still gotta build that eventually. So, this is the top floor. Where do you go? Go down here.
Places. I was lost in the machinery.
So, this is the ground floor, and the whole place is incomplete in general, but the structure is there. We're pretty much done with all the structure and most of the basic decor anyway. So, we're going to have to stick a vault door right here, and then it'll scoot back and then retract into this room. And we'll have to have a bunch of machinery for that too. Here's the main hallway. Looking pretty spiffy down here with the neato lights. And you can see down all the floors.
Party down here.
Yep. It's the apartment complex A. We got 2 apartment complexes. I think we can house a total of, 16 people?
Yeah, pretty much.
So far. I don't really know if I'll put any more in there. But, fairly Spartan at the moment. I mean, it's kind of an emergency shelter kind of a place. Or maybe a little city. I don't know. It's looking cute. It's got a second floor here. I was thinking I might put a chandelier up there, but I don't really think it's going to fit.
That was my idea, but, just, steal it.
Alright, I can do that. Yeah. Thievery! Way over here is the security room. So I'm going to have like
Very
a little...
secure. We can just walk right into it.
Oh, yes. I was going to have the vault control for that door that we'll put in over there. Like some computer sitting here that would activate the whole thing. And another computer for the elevator, because it's easier to do that with a computer than a bunch of logic. And then...
No one cares about logic.
Nope. There's some more apartments. These ones are slightly bigger. Like a 4x4 instead of a 3x3. Stop that. There you go. And it's got 2 floors too. Like some of the doors are on the inside, some of them are on the outside, some of them are up the stairs.
Because Andy forgot to make a hallway.
Yeah. So over here, we got wee little ones. These are actually
Closet.
2x4, so.
The closet housing.
Yeah. Not bad. That way, if I happen to have some people over sometime, they'll have a place to sleep or stay. This one's a pretty nice one. It's got a view, a little bit. View of the hallway, anyway. Yeah. Accidentally opened the chest. And same over here. Not much. There is a room way back here. We're going to stick like a movie theater in. This room's kind of incomplete.
Dispenser. With
Yeah.
a popcorn dispenser.
Yep.
Can't forget the popcorn.
Yep. I might even like section it off and stick like the game room in here with a bunch of computers with the games running on them. That'd work.
By the way, the Minecraft on these computers is difficult.
Yes. Might have a concession stand in there too. I wonder if there's any candy in any of the mods we're playing on. I don't really think there is.
I think only like popcorn and stuff like that.
Need some Kit Kats and some
Cotton candy.
Yeah, some cotton candy. Of course, I don't know if there's cotton candy at a movie theater normally. So Mike and Ike's, I think, is something they always sell at movie theaters. So this is a cafeteria. It's pretty small. We haven't got the tables in yet.
That's because we're poor.
Yeah, we could probably put the piston tables in there.
We saw in the last episode the sorting machine.
Yep.
We were definitely poor. We can't afford the tables.
And no, not at all. Not with my stacks of diamonds. So here's a nice stairway. It goes down this way. Pretty nice, all the way down to the bottom. I also have got a shaft here. I'm going to stick a magnetizer elevator in. Hopefully the thing will be able to power enough blocks to do the full thing. because this thing's quite tall, down quite a few floors. Right here is a big open spot we're going to fill with some iron tanks. I'm going to do that today, probably on camera, at least part of it. So here's the second floor. This is going to be the pretty much the main room that we spend a lot of our time in, like the main general area. Like right here is going to be the workshop, I figure. I have no idea where we're going to actually put our own beds and houses. This is going to be a
probably said like right in here and then the other place.
maybe we'll see. This is going to be a huge storage system room. It'll store everything.
So we can keep our goodies inside.
Hook that stuff up to a quarry and just keep on getting richer. LOL. The rich get richer. So, this one is a miscellaneous room for the moment. To be honest, I'm thinking about sticking like a little farm in one of these spare rooms.
Well, we gotta make the corn somehow.
Oh, that's true. We could probably have a few farms. They don't have to be that big. We can automate the crap out of them.
Yeah.
Another spare room. Might be a house, might be a farm. Don't know yet. So this room here, which is on all the floors except for the basement, well, it looks pretty, but I'm just going to stick a magnetizer elevator in it as well. But in the meantime, we can just jetpack around. So, on to the next floor. Whoa, before we go. This guy, this is Toaster. It's an iron golem. Mini iron golem from Thaumcraft. I had Ace make him for me. Ace started playing with Thaumcraft.
You are not my master.
He's got a bow tie. Ace has got one with the top hat on. He also has some sort of dart launcher on his arm. He's pretty vicious when it comes to taking out the mobs. He really kicks their butt. Next floor. Machinery, power, MFSUs, tree farm, all sorts of junk will be in here. So I'm going to stick a bank of 25 geothermal generators here, more or less. Let's see, what am I sticking here? Build craft power plant somewhere in this general location. Somewhere.
Probably with magmatic engines.
Maybe, we'll see. And then this room is going to be the main important room of the whole place, in my opinion. I'm going to have a computer for nuclear power control here, but I'll probably have to do it without the computer first and then just hook it up to a computer later.
I like the Imagine.
Oh, yeah? This one here. Imagine a blue electric battery box here. Placeholder. Imagine 4 MFSU stacks in this general location. So we're going to have a hell of a lot of power stored up.
Really?
Yeah, I figured out a way to get the MFSUs so I can turn them off, like each individual set, and also they would tell me whether or not they're full or if they're empty.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have some lights and stuff sitting around. And then I'll have some sort of visual display panel here that tells you what's on and what's off.
Ooh, fancy.
But it took quite a bit of work for us to fill in all these floors and really deck out the
lighting.
The lighting and all.
Even though we have to wire it all up to a switch and.
Yeah, these are automatically on at the moment. Let's see, what are these? The red power lamps?
Inverted white lamps.
Yeah.
The above one was inverted orange, and above that was inverted yellow.
Yeah, so these are all just inverted lamps. That way they're always on. Unless you give them a red power, well, it can be any kind of redstone signal.
And basically, they're like, instead of a piece of redstone, they're crafted with the redstone torch.
Mm-hmm. So, this room here is going to be for the woodcutting turtle, which I'll just give him a little place right here. And then he'll scoot out this little door here and go chop down all my trees, whatever kind of trees I feel like putting in here.
Only we could have half doors.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So nice. You could legitly get half doors.
Well, the thing is, if I did that, he would likely run into the door and then break it down. Because I don't think he knows how to open a door.
You can just keep it open all the time, just for decoration.
That's true. I might as well just give him a hatch.
Or have a computer send a signal every so many ticks or whatever the wait time is.
Yep. So I'm going to have to put some pipes down in this area to catch the sapling and have water on these spots here, and it'll flow over, catch all the saplings. That way I can continuously make trees and stuff.
So we can have our wood supply even greater.
As if we didn't have enough wood. So,
Nope, we don't.
nope. Floor in here, this is aluminum, and this is lead blocks. Floor up top of this one was, what is this? Cherry?
I think so.
Yeah, it's kind of orangish. It looks really good in this color scheme. Might
Hey, that's
even.
on you and me, not me, you and you.
What?
Ah, never mind.
Yeah. So, I'd have to say this particular orange and gray color scheme is rather bad ash, even.
Ah,
This
Bad
one up
one.
here is willow wood, and some ebony up there. Yellow lights there. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the basement. Drop way down, break legs, and hit the basement. Now, people have asked if we could turn off the void fog. We can't. There is no mod in this pack, naturally, that can turn off void fog. And we don't have Optifine, and it kind of interferes a little bit sometimes. And certain mods don't like it. I remember Thaumcraft didn't like it before. They might have fixed it since then. But pretty much just a gigantic empty area. I'm going to stick my nuclear reactors down here, though.
if you come up to the top, if you fly up to the top, you can see pretty much the whole room.
Oh, there we go. Yep, big room, pretty empty, not much air. And so, nuclear reactor here, breeder reactor probably here, maybe. I might move those around. And
Oh god, the lag.
this is just a hole that I got to fill in because I had to, get this elevator working right. Once I finish the elevator, I'll fill this in. It'll look pretty good then. And this place has got a lot of room for us to throw pipes and stick them out of the way, like all these big crevices and these huge subfloors. So I can run all kinds of pipes all over the place anytime I want, which is going to be pretty nice. And this little shaft goes through to all the subfloors. And you'll be able to see all the wires from the hallways and stuff out there, which may actually look pretty neat. I can run like parts of my sorting system or something. Maybe garbage collection from the upstairs into my storage and system.
Of crap.
Yeah. Like, yeah, throw your garbage in this can. It'll get sorted out.
Eventually.
Yep. So it's all looking pretty cool. And way up here, top floor. And I still got to fill in this hole. I got all my junk back here from when I first dug out the floor and whole bunch of nuclear stuff since I had a breeder reactor set up for a while just to play with it. Yeah, I'll empty that stuff out later. So today, over here, down this shaft, we got to build some iron tanks. That's it. And if you don't remember or didn't see the video, several videos back, I don't even remember how many. What was it, like third, fourth video of the season, maybe? It's been a while. We made some iron tanks. And so if you want to make iron tanks, you're going to need iron tank walls, and it's 4 iron plates. You just stick 4 iron in a rolling table to get the plates. And then here is the iron tank gauges, which is the see-through parts, the glass. And it takes these glass panes right here. You can't hardly see it with this texture pack, but it's 5 glass panes in there, and then 4 iron plates. And you'll need some iron tank valves, and this is just a lever, a bunch of iron bars, and some iron plates. I've got everything I need for one tank right here. So for one 9x9x8 iron tank, let me look at my notepad. I needed 108 glass, 8 valves, 238 tank walls, but that's just because I want it made a certain way. You can use less or more one other materials, but it's all going to end up this more or less the same quantity of blocks. I actually think
put this one up from the floor so you have space underneath for the pipe.
Well, I was going to have the pipes sticking out the side of this one, but we'll make this one later. The reason why is because the other ones up here are more even with the floors. That bottom floor is actually a block taller than the rest. So just to make sure we did it right, I'm going to start with this one here, and hopefully not fall to my doom at some point. So these are just the iron tank walls, and I'm going to need a lot of these.
Really?
Yeah. 200 and some.
Say.
Yep. So I'm just going to start with the outline. Now the back walls of this, like this wall here and that wall there, I'm going to probably just use iron tank walls instead of glass, since he's wanting to look
It's
at all this.
redundant.
Yeah, you don't really need to be watching the stone sit there so much. It's
Well, you
not gonna
can't even see
move.
the stone if you have so much liquid.
Yeah, so now I'll put some windows in the tops and bottoms, like very few, just enough so you can see what you're doing, and then some valves here and there. I need to stick. I'm planning on sticking 8 valves in this thing, so that's going to be. I think I was going to say 5 in the top slash or English mofo.
Speaking.
All right, 5 drainage and 3 input, more or less. I don't think I'll ever use that many, but just in case. How many tall is this yet? 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5, 6, 7. One more. There
Your bad counting skill.
we go. Is this one lined up? Indeed it is. I had this one right. Okay. So I designed the floors and some of the rest of this place around this iron tank. Now I know there's a Zycraft tank. I played with it yesterday briefly, just to see what it would do. It's super, damn you, it's super cheap compared to this. It doesn't take hardly any resources because you can build the tank out of almost anything. It's just that I didn't want to use it for 2 good reasons. First of all, I believe, oh, God damn it, you. I believe that there's another mod that interfaces with the iron tanks that can tell you the liquid gauge, and I plan on using it. I just can't remember what it was called right now. Nuclear control, maybe? Might have
Probably.
been.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Or something like it.
So it would allow you to just check what the status of the tank is from a distance on a monitor. I don't know if it would work with the Zycraft tanks since they're brand new. I'm kind of doubtful. And that's the big reason why I didn't want to use it. The second reason, I'd have to try to remember what it was. Oh, because I already built this place around this specific sort of tank before I even knew the other ones existed. And
So too late.
yeah, the Zycraft tanks don't hold as much they don't hold as much liquid per the same size tank. Like they hold quite a bit, but not enough.
How
Like
much does this tank hold?
a little over 10,000 buckets.
Damn.
Yeah, it's enormous. You can make the Zycraft tanks bigger and make them hold more than this thing could, but they don't count the structural tank of the tank basically as a liquid holding block. So it would only hold the blank items in the center instead of also the walls and stuff. Like this thing will count the walls as places where it can stick the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta remember how I was gonna set all this up. Alright.
Have fun with your memory.
Oh god. It's been pretty bad lately. Somewhere around here, I think I was gonna stick the outputs in the corners like I got them in these holes. And I was gonna have one in the middle on the bottom. Maybe.
I think there's one hole in the center. Yeah, it looks like it. This is a 3x3.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a hole in the center.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
I wanted to put some glass at the top and bottom just so I could see whether or not, well, pretty much like if you're in the subfloor and I didn't have any glass there, you wouldn't be able to really tell which liquid is above or below you so easily. So I wanted to make sure you could see it.
You know, just that extra case.
Yeah. All right.
So how's your Sminglish today?
Sminglish?
Yes.
Pretty smelly, probably.
Yup.
So, oh, that brings up another point. What did you want to name this place? I've been thinking about it a little bit, but I haven't really came up with anything really good.
Nah, I haven't come up with anything good either.
One of my commenters mentioned something about the Vault of No Return, I think they said. Sounds rather doomy.
It's good, but it's not really the Vault of No Return. We're going to get out of this place. There's even going to be a train station.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I was thinking something with a pun in its name, but I hadn't really came up with a good one.
Basically, that name got rejected.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't know. I don't really want to go so much with Rocky Bottom. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know about that one. You know,
So if you have any ideas,
maybe we could go with my wife's suggestion. See, what was my wife's suggestion? Meow Meow Happy Fun Place. Great suggestion there.
This is not Ponyville.
Well, she likes cats, and she was crazy fanatical about it. It's like, why don't you name it that? It's perfect. Like, what the hell? Yeah, let's go with that one.
One note: just make sure you are not inside this thing when you finish it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think it'll actually finish if you're inside of it when you put the last block. Yeah, he'll just sit there and say, "Hey, don't work."
Wait a minute. Why are you here?
Yeah, get out of there. I think that's good. I don't know if I made quite enough stuff. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Big tank is big. I might have miscalculated. Quite possible. So I don't think I got enough.
Minecraft, you always need more than you think you do.
Yeah, I never. I did do some calculations, but it doesn't mean the calculations turned out correct. Oh, I got another 40.
Calculations ever turn out correct?
I don't know. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not.
Most of the time they aren't.
Yep. That reminds me. I forgot to put an outhouse in this place, or a crapper, or a toilet. Really need one of those.
We can just convert one of the villagers' rooms.
Well, that's nice.
Instead of 16 rooms, we'll just have 15.
And we could stick it on the stairs.
Right under the stairs. Yes. Nice, bad placement.
So maybe we should name this place, I don't know, Crappy Bottom? Jinx. Nice.
You owe me a Coke.
How do I owe you a Coke?
You can just send it by Minecraft.
Maybe I can email you a Coke.
Someone should make the Coke mod.
Yeah, I definitely. Maybe I didn't so much mess up. Let me look. Like, I got a spare 20 iron tank gauges, which I didn't expect I'd have. Let me just tear these out and just see what I end up with. So I calculated that I hopefully would have the correct number of blocks, but I may have miscalculated exactly where I was going to put said blocks. Or I did do the right calculation and forgot, which is entirely possible.
Well, with your memory, yeah.
Yep. Alright, I got a spare 16 here. I'll just do a circle or a square. Circle, jeez.
Circles in Minecraft?
No such thing. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I see what I screwed up in. I got 3 tank valves, and I gotta put them somewhere. Let's see. I think I know where I'll put them. Yeah, I have the exact quantity of blocks. Sweet. Were you in there?
Yes. It was for testing purposes.
Okay, get out. Thank you for leaving. There we go. Jumbo Tank of Doom, 10,368 buckets. Oh my god. That thing's going to be
build this thing.
Huge. Alright, this one's going to be my lava reservoir. And this is the only one I'm going to build on camera anyway. But I don't really know what else we're going to stick in the other ones. I got room for 4 of them. I don't know.
We have to have water, you know.
Water? How about like apple juice?
Oh, milk.
Milk?
Gotta have milk.
Maybe some piss?
Oh, it's definitely piss.
Yep.
You gotta have that waste. You gotta have the waste going somewhere.
Yep, it's gotta go someplace. So, join me next time, and I'm gonna start on probably the nuclear power or power generation, or maybe my MFSU
Or
stack.
something.
Something cool in here will go in. Later.